This will be a walkthrough of Chapter 6.
So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing, so we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Wait for Chell to regain consciousness, then walk through the water and then turn right. Walk along the beam to reach the other side. When you reach the other side of the beams, shoot a portal on the wall. Shoot another portal on the wall on the other side of the grating, and go through the portal. On the other side, reshoot your primary portal on the ceiling tile directly above the upper platform next to you, and go through. Turn left, and walk down the hill. You will come to another wall next to grating. Shoot a portal on that wall, and another on the wall next to the high-up catwalk, then go through the portal. You will land on another concrete beam. Walk forward along it until you reach an intersecting beam, then turn left and walk along that one. You will then find yourself at a platform with a barrier marked Condemned Testing Area. Shoot a portal on the white wall across from the barrier. Shoot another portal on the white wall next to the catwalk high above you, and go through the portal. Walk down the stairs to get to the lower white wall, and shoot a portal on it. Shoot another portal on the white wall to the right of the middle platform below, and go through the portal. Drop down to the area below, and continue forward. You will soon find another drop-off. Drop down to the area below, don't walk on the pipe, and continue forward until you reach the catwalk. Go along the catwalk, and walk down the steps. You will reach an area with a lever. Pull the lever. Levers can be pulled using the E key. The lights will turn on, and the gate will open. Once the gate is open, go down the second set of steps. Traverse through the large room, and go up the stairs onto the catwalk at the opposite end. When you reach the end of the catwalk, shoot a portal on the wall. Shoot another portal higher up on the same wall above the control room to your left, and go through the portal. Drop off the roof of the control room onto the catwalk below, and enter the control room. There are 2 identical control rooms on either side of this area, both with buttons in them. Pushing a button will trigger a 4-second countdown for you to go and push the other button, which will cause the large vault door in the back to slowly open. However, since the other control room is so far away, there is no way you would be able to run over there in 4 seconds to be able to push the other button to open the door. So, instead, you must use portals. Shoot a portal on any wall in the control room. Shoot another portal on the wall directly to the left of the other control room across from you. Push the button, then go through the portal, into the other control room and quickly push the button before time runs out. Go through the safety gate once both of them open. Open the door, and go through. Open the second door, and go through. Go up the stairs, and continue along the higher up walkway. When you reach the broken door that's blocked by debris, shoot a portal on the wall next to it. Shoot another portal on the wall in the hallway inside the broken door, and go through the portal. Inside the hallway, go to the other end and pull the lever. Wait for the door to open, then go through.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who's ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Shoot a portal on any wall in this room. Shoot another portal on the high-up wall next to the metal beam on the ceiling, and go through. Now, do you see the hole in the Aperture Laboratories logo that just fell from the sign? Well, that space is wide enough for you to fling yourself through to the platform with the door. So shoot a portal on the white area of the floor directly below the beam you are standing on, and shoot another portal on the angled panel directly to the right of that and to the right of the big platform with the blocked-off elevator. Then, jump through the portal. Of course, you will fly through the newly formed hole and land on the platform with the door. Go through it.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor.
Go through the door at the opposite end of the reception area, and drop down to the catwalk
I've got some
below.
good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is, we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of Mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Get in the elevator, and push the button to make it move upwards. When the elevator reaches the top of its shaft, get off. Normally, you would use portals to fling yourself down the elevator shaft and over to the platform with the door, but don't do that just yet. There is an Easter egg I want to show you first. It's on the platform in the distance with the 3 doors. Once you exit the elevator, turn left and go along the catwalk until you reach the wall. Shoot a portal on it. Shoot another portal on the angled roof above the catwalk with the 3 doors, directly above the first door, and go through the portal. Use your E-key on the speakers next to each of the doors. Cave Johnson will say something interesting.
In the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working. If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Now, doing the opposite of what you did to get here, portal back up to the elevator platform. Go down to the lower of the 2 elevator landings. Now, shoot a portal on the angled panel in the same spot you shot it earlier, if you did, to pull off the Easter egg. Then, shoot another portal on the floor in the elevator shaft, and jump through the portal. You will land on the catwalk with the door marked, Pump Station Alpha. Open the door, and go through. Turn left, and enter the control room. Pull the lever to activate the blue gel pump. It will be formally introduced in the next level. Wait for the safety gate to open, then go through. Shoot a portal on the wall at the end of the catwalk you are on. Shoot another portal on the wall next to the high-up walkway to the left of you, and go through the portal. Continue along the catwalk and go out through the door on the right. Turn right, walk down the pipe, then drop down onto the catwalk, turn left, and enter the elevator.
Giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding. Let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Here is the new testing element, repulsion gel. The repulsion gel is a blue gel that allows the player to bounce off it, allowing them to reach otherwise unreachable places. Using the blue gel in the pit, bounce across to the platform on the other side. Although I am using it here to bounce off the first platform, you do not need to use the spacebar for this action. Shoot a portal on the wall next to this platform. Shoot another portal on the wall next to the platform with the floor button that controls the door, and go through. Once you are on the platform with the button, bounce off the blue gel again to the platform with the door. Once you are on the platform with the door, push the button to release the cube. It will bounce off the blue gel, and hopefully onto either one of the platforms below. Drop down, and go pick it up. If you are on the platform you entered the room on, bounce back across, and take the cube through the portal on the other side. Once on the platform with the floor button, put the cube on the button to open the door. Bounce back across to the platform with the exit door, and go through the door.
I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Shoot a portal on the wall next to the end of the catwalk. Shoot another portal on one of the target panels directly above the walkway above you to your right, and go through the portal. Continue along the walkway until you reach the really short catwalk at the end, then drop down and go up the stairs into the second test chamber.
In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Bounce off the blue gel onto the platform on the side of the room directly opposite the one you entered on, and shoot a portal on the wall next to it. Shoot another portal on the far right white ceiling above the moving platform to the right of the entry, and go through the portal when the platform is directly underneath you. Wait for the platform to move towards the stationary platform in the middle with the cube on it, and get off once you reach it. Pick up the cube, and drop down to the floor of the main room once the platform has moved out of the way. Shoot a portal on the wall next to the platform with the button. Shoot another portal on the wall next to the platform with the blue gel directly below it. Bounce off the blue gel, then go through the portal, and put the cube on the button. Putting the cube on the button caused a panel to turn in the wall. Shoot a portal on that panel. Now, drop down from the platform you are on. Bounce off the blue gel to the platform on the opposite side of the room, and go through the portal. You will fall onto the blue gel again, bouncing off, and landing on the platform opposite the panel with your secondary portal on it. Go through the emancipation grill into the room ahead. When chained correctly, it is possible to bounce between two walls of repulsion gel if they are right next to each other. Using the spacebar for the first bounce, jump onto the wall on the left, and you will automatically bounce between the two walls until you reach the platform with the cube. When you reach said platform, pick up the cube, and bounce between the walls until you get back to the first platform. When you reach it, put the cube on the button. Doing so will cause the higher up panel in the wall to turn. Go back through the Emancipation Grill, and shoot a portal on the wall next to the lower platform directly in front of the puddle of blue gel on the floor in the main room. Then, shoot a portal on the rotating wall in the wall directly above that platform, and drop down to the main floor, again using crouch if you need to, then bounce off the blue gel to the platform with the portal, and go through it. You will bounce off the blue gel in the main chamber once more, and land on the exit platform on the opposite side.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton. All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Shoot a portal on a white portal surface on any of the pillars down here. Shoot another portal on the white wall next to the high-up catwalk on the pillar at the very end of the sphere, and go through the portal. Reshoot your primary portal on the slightly raised floor panel with the target on it in the test chamber, and go through the portal. This is the spot where the repulsion gel will land.
Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Leaving the portal you shot on the target pad where it is, reshoot your other portal on the wall next to the higher up ledge. Once you've done that, push the button. A ball of gel will fall out of the pipe and splat on the ground. Once you've created a significant spot of blue gel on the ground, bounce off it to get to the slightly higher up platform. Once on the second platform up, shoot a portal on the wall next to the platform to get a ball of gel onto it. Try to shoot the gel onto different parts of the platform for even coverage. Once the platform has been significantly covered with gel, bounce up to the highest platform. Just a second, everyone, I need to look at my instructions again. Okay, everyone, found out what the next step is. Leaving your primary portal on the spot the gel is dripping out on, shoot your secondary portal directly in front of the platform that is directly below the platform with the emancipation grill and the angled panel behind it. Shoot the other portal slightly further forward until the entire area between the opposite platform and your platform is completely covered up. Now, bounce off the blue gel to reach the platform on the other side. Now that you're on the opposite platform, shoot a portal on it. Shoot another portal on the floor directly below you, and jump through. Move yourself to the side a little using the left or right arrow keys so that you'll land on the platform above this one with the angled panel. Once on the platform with the angled panel, once more leaving your primary portal on the panel under the gel pipe, shoot your other portal on the angled panel. The gel will fly through the emancipation grill and land on the part of the opposite platform that has the arrows. Once the platform with the arrows is significantly covered, reshoot your primary portal on the floor directly underneath you, and jump through. You will fling yourself through the emancipation grill, bounce off the blue gel on the platform with the arrows, and land on the exit platform at the furthest wall back.
Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
The next test introduces a new type of gel.
If you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Shoot a portal on the floor under the repulsion gel pipe. Shoot another portal on the floor directly under the button on the wall to make the gel fly through the portal and into the air. While the gel is in the air, reshoot your secondary portal somewhere else to allow the gel to splat on the ground. Next, reshoot your secondary portal on the white wall panel behind the grating. Then, reshoot your primary portal under the gel pipe. The gel will attempt to fall on the platform where the cleansing gel is falling, but it will get blocked by the cleansing gel. Go over to the repulsion gel under the button, bounce off it, and push the button to temporarily deactivate the water. That will allow the repulsion gel to splat on that spot so you can bounce off it up to the platform with the door.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Portal up to either side of the metal beam on the side of the room next to the door. Next, shoot a portal on the angled platform on the wall directly under the exit platform. Shoot another portal on the floor directly under the gel pipe. Small blobs of gel will fly through the portal and gradually create a puddle on the opposite wall, allowing you to fling yourself to the exit platform. Let this happen until the wall is significantly covered. Now, shoot a portal on the floor directly under you, and jump through. You will fly through the portal like the gel did, bounce off the blue gel on the wall, and land on the exit platform. Now that you're through the Emancipation Grill, you will find yourself on a platform overlooking the first test. Shoot a portal on the same gel pipe you shot it on earlier. Now go up the stairs, onto the slightly higher up platform, and go over to the ledge with the metal grating. Shoot your secondary portal on the white part of the wall on the second pillar ahead. The repulsion gel will fly through the portals, and land on the angled platform adjacent to it. Let it cover the platform completely. Once the angled platform is significantly covered in repulsion gel, reshoot your primary portal on the floor directly below you, and jump through. You will fling yourself to the catwalk directly across from the angled platform. Go around the corner to the side of the catwalk, and shoot a portal on the wall next to it. Shoot another portal on the wall above the catwalk above this one, and go through the portal.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Go over to the repulsion gel pipe, and shoot a portal under it. Shoot another portal on the ceiling directly above the glass box with the cube in it. The gel will fall on the cube, covering it in gel and causing it to bounce around uncontrollably. The glass will break, and the cube will fly out of the box and bounce around the room. When the cube is at a spot that you can reach, grab it. Once you've grabbed the cube, take it over to the water pipe to wash the gel off, so the cube won't bounce around when you try to put it on the button. Now put the cube on the button. This will cause the elevator in front of the exit to go down. Once the elevator has lowered, leaving your primary portal under the gel pipe where it has always been, shoot your secondary portal on the floor directly under the elevator to create a puddle of gel in front of it you can bounce off to reach the elevator. Finally, shoot your secondary portal on the ceiling directly above the button to once more cover it in repulsion gel and bounce it off the button so the elevator can rise.
Science dangerous? Why not Mary save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye. Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
The elevator to the surface is decommissioned, so you must find another way out instead. Shoot a portal on the wall to the left, facing it as you enter, of the catwalk. Shoot another portal on the curved wall next to the catwalk in the distance, and go through the portal. traverse around the catwalk, then open the door at the end and go through. Shoot a portal on the white wall panel in the back. Shoot another portal on the white wall slightly above the catwalk mounted on the same general wall, then go through the portal. Once through the portal, you will drop down onto the catwalk. Go to the very short opening in the catwalk, and shoot a portal on the white floor panel directly below it, located on the slightly raised platform on the side. Shoot another portal on the opposite white panel, and jump through the portal. While in the air, quickly reshoot your first portal on the white wall panel next to the glass barrier separating the two gel pumps to fling yourself to the control pad. Go into the control room, and pull both levers. Now go through the door ahead, and exit into the next area. Open this door, and go through.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope, couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related?
You can't see it now, but there is an Easter egg in this area that I want to show you. Here's how to access it. First, shoot a portal on the white wall next to the blocked-off elevator. Then, shoot another portal on the white surface of the same wall directly above the catwalk far above, then go through the portal. You will need to go into the third-floor offices to find this Easter egg, so enter the office through the door. Once you're inside the office, make your way to the back to find a secret door behind the cabinets. This door will also slide open when you approach it. Jump over the boxes that are in the way, and go through the door. Go down the secret hallway and use the E-key on the speakers next to each of the doors. Cave Johnson will once again say something interesting.
The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
Now, here's the real Easter egg. You probably missed it as I was passing by it, but the door on the right in the back has been busted down. If you go through it and step out onto the catwalk, you will see the Borealis ship from the Half-Life series. Now head back down the hallway, and exit the office the same way you came in. Shoot a portal on the white floor panel directly below your catwalk. Shoot another portal on the large angled platform to your right, then jump through the portal. You will land on the platform directly next to the second floor office. When you land, enter the office.
Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me?
Enter the office with the bird's nest to scare the crow away.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way. Look, I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
Pick up GLaDIOS. As you will realize, the nest she was in had the elevator control button in it and she was holding it down. That's what led to her assuming you stabbed her. Since the button is released, the elevator will now start to rise. Wait until it reaches the catwalk at the top.
Where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half-volt helps, but it isn't going to power me.
Leave the office, and drop down off the platform into the main area.
Before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
Just like you did before to pull off the Easter egg, portal back up to the high-up catwalk. Shoot a portal on the white floor panel directly below you. Shoot another portal on the wall directly above you, and jump through the portal. You will fly through the portals and land on the catwalk with the elevator. And this marks the end of the walkthrough.